Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
Still ahead on Fox 5 Morning News, the landscape of social media, it's changing every day. Coming up, an expert's going to join us in studio to discuss how we are each shaping this evolution. Plus,
okay, for better or for worse, social media we know has now started to dominate our lives. Dominate is a strong word. And the power of the internet is amazing. Rob Burns, the founder, of course, of robburnsbrain.com, joins us now to kind of clarify what all these things are, what they mean in our lives as we move forward. Rob, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
And this is one of the first times that I actually met somebody 5 minutes ago via Twitter, and then 2 minutes later, look, we meet.
We're already tweet buddies, yeah.
We're already tweet buddies from like 2 minutes ago. I not friended you. I followed you, you followed me, and we said hi.
Yep.
Okay, my wife doesn't tweet. I tweet because of work. Explain to people who may not be on board this Twitter thing what it is, what it does, and really what the purpose of it is. That's what a lot of people when Twitter started. What is this for? What does it do?
Right. So Twitter is actually a microblogging platform, and when I first
now, what
started,
is that in normal English?
So okay, so you know what a regular blog is. You know, I have your website and you have a blog, and they talk about blah blah blah, and it's a big long page full thing. So a microblogging platform is actually only 140 characters. So you characters, not even words, characters. So you have to get whatever your idea across in 140 characters. So. So the beauty of Twitter is, you have to consolidate your thoughts, and you have to get it down to 140 characters. But also, it's almost not a detriment, but that's also a con, I would say.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the pros and cons. Some people would say, what is the purpose of it? Is it for advertising? Is it marketing? Or because you hear some people saying, "Oh, it's cold where I live. I'm getting an Egg McMuffin."
Right. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah. So somebody's like, "Oh, TwitPic," it's my Burger King burger or whatever, and it's pretty useless. But there's actually a lot of useful things you can do with Twitter. The elections in Iran, when that all happened, the government kind of had this whole thing where they said, well, this is what's happening and everything's fine, and and it was a landslide election, but everybody in Iran had all these cell phones, and they just took these, they took pictures
and
they tweeted, and they said, no, things aren't fine, people are getting shot, and we're having revolts and all that.
Via Twitter and via Facebook. Okay, let's talk about Facebook. The difference between Twitter. Explain to people what Facebook is really, because a whole lot of people have joined up.
Okay, so we talked about what a blog would be. So Facebook really is almost an interactive blog, and it just has all kinds of little different things you can do with it. One of the great things about Facebook is you can consolidate all your other social media things. So like Twitter, there's a widget on Facebook where you can hook up your Twitter. So every time you tweet,
widget.
Yeah, widget is kind of like a little program, and it's for people that are non-programmers. So you can just just copy it off of Facebook, and you activate it, and then it does some kind of crazy cool thing on Facebook. And so a Twitter widget, you would activate your Twitter widget on Facebook, and now every time you tweet, it'll post your tweet on Facebook. And you can also your blog. You can do your blog and YouTube videos.
So we got the tweets, we got the blogs, and then you got your YouTube video. And now a lot of times when you go on news sites, you see on the bottom. This is just how prevalent this is now. You can tweet it, you can post it to your Facebook. This is kind of, what would you say? Is kind of a marketing tool? Is a way to kind of just
I'm a big proponent of don't tweet your Kool-Aid. And what that means, is, if you've been at a party and there's a guy and he's like, hey, I'm the blue widget man, and he gives you his card, and at the whole time at a party, all he's doing is he's selling you blue widgets, and you're just like, I want to get away from this guy. But
I've never been at a party with the blue widgets.
Yellow ostriches. I mean, who knows? Whatever he's selling. But that's all he does. He talks about selling. He goes, I want to get away from this guy.
Let's give people some tips if you decide.
So that's bad.
Yeah, a lot. Let's talk about some of the do's and don'ts. I guess of social media. It's kind of what we were hinting at here. Give us kind of a little rundown the do's and the don'ts. Don't abuse it. Don't overdo it. That kind of thing.
So what you do want to do is provide quality content, something that's compelling, something that's going to make the world a better place, something that'll make somebody laugh. Those are all things, and then people are going to be interested in you, and they're going to look you up, and then if it's a business or whatever, then they're going to say, hey, that guy he had some interesting stuff, and talk about everybody else. So if somebody tweets something or something on Facebook, send that out to your friends, because that makes you a hero. And if it's good information, then they're going to think you're smart for sending out that good information.
You're kind of an expert analyst, I guess, on the social media thing. What's the future of this? Where do you see this all in 5 years? Is it going to be everybody coming together, one big giant thing?
So. I think traditional media and social media are really kind of combined. Just like the thing in Iran, I think you guys were actually posting tweets online.
Indeed.
As it's happening live. So.
Okay. All right. A lot of interesting stuff, and it really changes by the day. Rob Burns, thank you very much.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, Chrissy, over to you.